Hello folks, welcome to another review by Dark Conway. Today's review will be on Transformers KO toy of the Revenge of the Fallen Voyager class Optimus Prime. This toy I bought off KO Toys. It kind of got my attention and I said I want to give it a try because I've never bought a toy from KO Toys before. And I said, well, might as well give this one a chance. I believe it was on clearance. I think I paid close to 45 bucks for it, 35, 40 bucks. I can't remember. Either way, it's a nice looking truck. The plastic quality is pretty good. It does have all the stuff the Voyager one had. It's kind of crooked, and I don't know if it's my base here. It's kind of crooked. One thing I do have issues with that I've noticed when I received this is that the plastic is not, the chrome on the plastic is not really finished. The tires have the same effect. Let's see if I can find it. There we go. The tires have the same effects. Lots of parts are scratched up or, you know, missing the chrome piece. Very noticeable here, which becomes the crotch of Optimus. It does have the Takara name brand on it. I don't know any way we can do it where I can show it, but it does have the Takara name brand. So either they stole the mold or reverse engineered it, something. But something went off because it will not roll. There we go. One thing I do have issues with on this truck is that I wish they would have made the tires black. I understand you want to make silver and all these things, but I think with the clearness and the clear plastic and so forth, I think that would have been enough. They could have used clear black tires, I guess. But either way, I really wish they would have done so. See, you can even see the little unfinished part here. Just bad unfinished plastic, silver paint. I mean, couple of things. It does come with the Peter Cullen cowboy figure. It doesn't work. The door does open, but the figure needs to be forced back, so it doesn't work on that. Just to let you know, the legs do not transform by themselves like they do with the Hasbro and Takara releases. You need to be careful. This plastic does crack. Can be seen here, and can be seen, oh well, you can't see it here. These parts, any part of the plastic that moves can get stress marks. Here's another thing. These things are not closed properly, so just to let you know, it's a decent figure, but it's not for everyday use. I wouldn't recommend this as an everyday Transformer you would use. Put it up on the shelf, looks okay, good to go. Okay. Okay. The legs need to be helped on this figure. It doesn't transform on its own, so you have to assist it. Okay. This black piece does not snap in there very well. Well, see how a piece flew off? Okay. That being the question, here's the piece. In case you can't notice it, focus camera. It does create stress marks on it. This one already has stress mark. Looks like it's gonna break. I think this is backwards. Okay. Oh, pieces fly right off. So be aware of that too. You gotta help it So it's not. I believe they were trying to get it right, but I think they did some parts wrong that didn't mold right or something, and it's just, you know. See, now this whole leg came off. Dang it. Should have transformed this off camera. Well, at least you can see some of the issues I'm having with it. And there's that piece again, which irks me to no end. Of course, put the thing down, put the other leg down. Alright, hold on a second and grab that piece that flew off. Okay, arms come out. Okay, head flies forward. And there you have them. Hopefully it shows. And the leg popped off again. Okay, I'm not gonna mess with it anymore on that part because, well, parts keep flying off. The guns do pop into the arms, but they don't pop in right. This damn thing doesn't want to work with me. I found it to be very frustrating. Okay, now he's based on the Voyager Prime. There is no real difference between the two other than the see-through and the silver. The silver wasn't done right, like I said. Pieces fly off, pieces have stress marks. It's a decent figure. It's not worth what I paid for it. I could see someone paying 25 bucks for this thing, but when you put in shipping and you paid $40 and so forth, it just doesn't make it worth it. It's not a figure you can play with all the time. It's more of something you have as a showpiece, and even then it's not that great of a showpiece. Is it worth picking up? If you can find one for 20 bucks with maybe $8 shipping, then go for it. Is a figure worth picking up at $40? No. It's not a figure worth 40 bucks. The see-through parts are pretty good, pretty cool looking, but it's too many defects. The guns don't pop in right, the missiles don't shoot, these things keep popping off, which is known for this figure too, but you know, not as bad. The silver being halfway finished or showing where the silver stops and so forth, I don't know. I mean, it just doesn't feel good quality. Buy on your own risk. If you're gonna buy it from KO Toys, expect to wait a good 2 months before you get it, and that's pretty much it. I mean, I can't really recommend everybody to go out and buy it. If you have an extra 30 bucks or 40 bucks you want to waste, then it's really up to you. Again, I would recommend buying one from a collector who regretted the purchase and was trying to sell it cheap, because that's the only way I would recommend it. Other than that, I mean, articulation is the same as the Voyager Prime, so if you have one, you know what I'm talking about. You gotta be extra careful with this guy, because you know, while transforming, several of the pieces produce stress marks, you know, so be careful. The paint does chip off. You know, just be aware you're gonna get a KO toy, and this is it, it's a KO toy. It's really up to you, you want to purchase it, so please be aware. This thing does have issues, and it's not as brittle as some people say. But then again, I don't know if it's mine that ain't brittle, or that's not as brittle, or if I was just lucky and got like a second generation of it or something. I wouldn't recommend this personally. Other than that, have a great day, and till R1.